Hi guys. Hey, listen, we're going to make a pasta dish today. This is actually a vegetarian pasta dish. Today we're making tomato ricotta pasta. Real simple, a lot of simple ingredients, but tasty. Let's do it right now. Okay, we need some ingredients to put all this together now. Some olive oil, ricotta cheese, about a cup's worth, tomato sauce, a good can, grape tomatoes, just to give it a little bit of bulk, fettuccine, one box, about a half a pound, some fresh basil, an onion, and 3/4 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese, some garlic, of course, and how about some salt and pepper? We're also going to need some Italian seasoning, of course. Yummy. So let's start with our garlic. That's 4 cloves. And here's the fun part. Taking the skin off. You take your knife on its side and carefully bang it. Get a little bit of your frustrations out, and in no time, the skin peels. Now we're going to slice all this up into big chunks like that. Looks good. Let's get it in a little bowl. And we'll just put it aside till we're ready for it. Now over to our pot, boiling water with a little bit of salt in it. We're going to put our fettuccine and let that cook while we're making our sauce. And we're going to put most of that box in. There. Okay, we're going to give it a stir once in a while and let it cook. Here's our frying pan with a tablespoon of oil. We've already chopped our onions up, so once we're done playing around with the pan, in go our onions. That's one good onion, nice and chopped. I guess if you really want to be fancy, you could slice it up too, but yeah, we got them chopped for now. So we'll spin them around. They're going to start to soften up. In go our tomatoes. Now I could have taken the time to slice each of the tomatoes in half, but yeah, this will be just as fun. We're going to mix this around and let these all cook down, including the tomatoes. And the tomatoes will get a little wrinkly, and you know, the onions will start to brown. We're just about done here, which is why the garlic goes in. Always goes in at the very end. About 30 seconds till it really starts smelling yummy. And that's looking kind of good. I'm trying to kind of mush some of the tomatoes. Last thing we need is about a tablespoon, maybe not, of Italian seasoning. And in goes our tomato sauce. And we're just going to mix all that around and let it come up to a bubbling simmer. While we're letting that simmer, we're going to take our basil, a bunch of leaves, you know, as much as you really want to put in. Kind of mush them together, and we're going to slice them both ways. So it looks something like that. That ought to do. Let's get this over to our frying pan. Ooh, look at that, nice bubbly. Yummy. So in goes our Parmesan. And in goes our basil. I bet you can smell that right now. Ooh, doesn't that look good? My daughter really, really liked this dish. So let's get it off the heat for a sec because I don't want it to burn. Our pasta's done, so we're going to dump that out into our strainer because we are just about ready to put everything together. So we got our tomatoes back on the stove, and now we need 3 good heaping tablespoons of ricotta. Now that's about a cup and a quarter, maybe a little less, but I mean, you can do it to taste. If you want to put a little more in, go ahead. I'm sure it's not going to hurt it whatsoever. That looks good, except for the mess I made on the stove. So here we go. We'll dump everything into our tin pan, and on top of our noodles goes that yummy tomato ricotta sauce. We'll get everything out of our pan and then just kind of spread it around on the top. Yeah, a little bit extra parm just to make it look good on top because you can't have enough cheese. And there you have it. A real simple tomato ricotta pasta. Yummy. Hey, another great recipe. I hope you'll give it a try. Leave me a comment below, one way or the other. Listen, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell because that'll tell you the next time I upload a video. Feel free to share this and any of my other videos. And thanks for stopping by and watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.